Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this session we are going to learn about how to generate random numbers in C programming. So what is random number? So random number is a number selected from a set in which all members have the same probability of being selected. So what it means? So for example, there is a number 0 to 100. So this is the set. In this set, all the numbers have the same probability to select. So that means, for example, 15. If I call the random function, it returns the number 15. So randomly from this set. So random number generation. So how we can generate the random numbers in C language? C provides two functions. One is rand, another one is srand. So rand function returns a random number, and srand means seed. So S means seed. You are sending the seed to the random number. So actually the random number, so this is the function. So rand is a function. It consists of some instructions. So for example, in this the instruction is, for example, C plus 10. C plus 10. It's not actual instruction. Let us assume C plus 10. Whenever you calling this rand function, if the seed is 0, it returns 10. Always it returns 10 only. Okay. Now by using this seed rand, you are going to change the seed value. For example, I send the seed equals to 10. Now 10 plus 10, 20 is the output. Always it returns 20 only. Okay. In few moments we are going to learn how to generate the random numbers. But the rand function returns a random number. Srand function returns seed to the rand function. Okay. These functions are found in standard library.h, stdlib.h. Whenever you want to use these two functions, you are going to include this header file in your program. Okay. So now we are going to see the program. So int main printf %d rand. So rand is a function. It returns the random number. If you execute this program, it returns always the same number. For example, it returns 101. Then in all the times it returns 101 only. Okay. Then there is no meaning of random number. So we are going to use srand. Srand means seed the random value. Seed the random value here 100. Now the seed value is changed. Here the seed value is default value. Now the seed value was changed with the help of srand. So it prints, for example, here, so 201 is the output in this program. Srand 100, that means the seed is set, and printf %d rand means it prints 201. But here also all the times it prints the same value. We see the exact outputs when we execute these programs. But I want to generate the random number. So how we can achieve that means by using a function time. So time is a predefined function. This function returns the lapsed seconds from Jan 1st, 1970. So lapsed second from January 1st, 1970. That means always this will be updated. For every second, the value is changed for time. So if I am using this time value as a rand, that means a seed value, automatically when I am calling this value rand, new random numbers will be generated. Okay. So when you are using this time, you are going to use time.h. You are going to include time.h header file in your program. So if I am using that srand time null. Now in this case, when I am calling this rand function, the seed value was changed because of this time function. So different numbers will be displayed. When I call this rand function. Okay. So for example, I want the numbers, random numbers from the set 10 to 20 only. 10 to 20. That means I want the random numbers between the 10 to 20 only. Then I am going to use this formula. I am taking L and U value. So L is nothing but lower boundary, U is nothing but upper boundary. And I hope you all know this instruction. Int n equals to rand. So randomly it generates a number. Now we are going to use this formula. So percentage, you are going to find the remainder and you can apply u minus l here. So 20 minus l, 10 plus 1 plus 1. 20 minus 10, 10 plus 1. So 10 plus 1, 11. Now here by using this rand function you get some number. For example, I get 301. So 301 percentage 11. So 301 percentage 11. It is 4. For that 4 you are going to add the L value. That means 14. So 14 in between 10 to 21. Okay. If you give 100 to 100, then you got the random number between 100 and 200. Okay. Here I am going to print the random number. That's it. Okay. So this is the rand function. If you use the rand function, always you get the same number. How we can change that value means by using srand. If you give srand means seeding, for example 100. Now the value was changed, but now also you got the same value. So instead of this value, constant value, I am going to give a value that will be changed for each call. That means here we are using the time function. Time null. The time function returns the lapsed seconds from January 1, 1970. That means for every second, the value of the time null will be changed. So here we get some different values. But if you want a random number from a set, then we are going to use the lower and upper bound, and we are going to use this formula. The random number, for random number, we are going to find the remainder, that is u minus l plus 1. So after that, for result, you are going to add the lower bound. Okay. I hope you all are understand how to generate the random number in C language. So this random number generation is very important in computer science, because in many applications we are going to use this random number generation. So for example, in testing they are using the random number generation, and in gaming also we are going to use this random number generation. So now we see random number generation. By using this rand function, we generate a random number. We execute this program. temp.c/a.out. So that is the random number generated. If we execute one more time, same number we got as a output. Same number. Okay. So there is no meaning of random number. So how we can change that means by using the function srand. Srand of, for example, here I am giving the seeding as 100. Now I execute one more time. Now the value was changed, but again we get the same value. Same value. If you observe that in previous program we got the same value. In second program we got the different answer, but if you execute one more time we got the same value. So here we are going to use the time function. Instead of the number we give time null. So this function return the lapsed seconds from Jan 1, 1970. When you are using this time function, you are going to include the header file time.h. Okay, if we execute the same program, if you observe that we got different random numbers. So now I want a random number between two numbers. So here I am going to use lower bound int l equals to 10. For example, between 10 and 20 I want the random numbers. Okay, I am taking the n value, int n equals to rand. If I call this rand function, I get a random number, but that was not between 10 and 20. So here I am going to write so percentage u minus l plus 1 n here. So now we execute the program gcc program 68.c ./a.out. We got the 15 as a random number, 20, 17, 13, 13, 10, 16, 13. Okay, if you observe that all the random numbers are from 10 to 20 only. Okay, so this is the program.